I hope that you all enjoyed Dr. Ibrahim's presentation. I surely did. And so remember I said I was going to give you homework? Remember I said that we had some things to talk about afterwards. And so we're going to give you a global call to action. So before we close out, for the past several hours, we've heard consistent, undeniable truth. When patients are uncounted, they are excluded. They're excluded from statistics, from resources, from research, and from the very systems built to save them. We have diagnosed the problem, we have seen the disruption and the solutions. Now we move into insight, from insight to action. The call to action for every single one of you today is to become an architect of the very equitable systems we need. This is not a passive role, it is an active one. It means if you are a clinician or researcher, commit to collecting data that reflects a full diversity of your community, not just those that make up your door, right? That makes up your particular research. If you are a policymaker or a healthcare leader, commit to using this inclusive data to drive your decisions and funding allocations. If you are an advocate, if you are a patient leader, to being that voice, commit to being that voice that holds systems accountable, demanding that everyone be seen and counted. And if you are a funding or industry partner, commit to investing in the foundational and often unglamorous work of building robust data systems in places that need them most. Our collective failure has created this equity gap, and it's going to take our collective action to close it. We have to do our part to disrupt failing systems, but we have to do it together. So we have created a collective action pact. It's called the Count As Impact. And so it states, millions of cancer patients remain invisible to systems meant to care for them. The invisibility perpetuates cycles of inequity, misallocated resources, and ineffective policies. We, the participants of the 2025 Count Us In Congress, hereby pledge to act. We commit to championing and working towards a future where no patient is invisible. We will advocate for help and build inclusive cancer surveillance systems that extend beyond pathology-based data to count every patient everywhere. No patient should be invisible. Data drives equity. We will use accurate representative data as the non-negotiable foundation for all control plans, research agendas, and resource allocation, ensuring that funding and policy follow need. Collaboration is our default. As you have heard today, you've heard a lot of partnerships. We will break down silos, fostering partnerships between registries, patient advocates, clinicians, researchers, and industry to create a unified global response. We close the gap. We will measure our success not by publications, but by the narrowing of the cancer equity gap and the tangible improvement in outcomes for the most marginalized communities. And then lastly, a personal commitment. In the next 90 days, my personal commitment to advancing this pact is to A, amplify this message by sharing the Count Us In pact with 3 colleagues in your network. B, initiate a conversation with an organization or within your organization to audit your own data collection practices for equity. That's going to take an internal look at your processes. C, directly support one initiative, whether with time, resources, or expertise that is building cancer data capacity in an under-resourced region, or D, and D, right? Write a custom commitment in the chat. By adding our names and our actions to this pact, we transform from attendees into architects. We become the global movement that will ensure every cancer patient is seen, counted, and cared for. We are the disruptions. We are the count us in generation. The link to this pledge will be in the chat and will be sent to you via email. And I hope you will sign it. I hope you will join us and share it. But more importantly, I hope you will act. If you enjoyed this virtual Congress, we think you will love the next one, because it will be in Nairobi, Kenya, in person and virtual. So pack your bags, get ready to attend us in Nairobi, Kenya. I want to thank our sponsors, Bristol Myers Squibb, Guardant Health, Johnson & Johnson, and Bayer for their generous support of this conference. And I thank you all for tuning in and attending, and hope that you will share and continue acting and working along with us. And thank you again. And I hope that you have gotten a lot of information, because we gave a lot of information to you. So thank you for your participation, and we'll see you soon. See you in Nairobi.